Good morning. Happy Monday morning. Oh, just let me move this out of the way. I always forget something. Oh. Right. Good morning. I'm just going to tip this down a little bit. We're going to start with our usual routine. It's shoulders, biceps, and triceps today. But we're going to start with our usual warm-up routine, which starts with a heel dig and an opposite bicep curl with the other arm. And then we're going to go out, one leg, both arms, one leg, both arms, leg back, both arms forward, leg back, both arms forward, and then a high knee with a corresponding high arm on the other side. If you can't get your arm up like that, that's absolutely fine. So heel dig, side, back, high knee. Heel dig, side, back, knee. Heel dig, side, back, knee. Heel dig, side. I've sort of half-heartedly started the 6,000 steps challenge in February, but I haven't really done much publicity about it. It's the 3rd now, so it's getting a bit late, isn't it? Only 25 more days to go. But if you can, I mean, we're doing strength classes, but you need to do a mixture of strength, which is vital, and cardiovascular, which is vital as well. You can't just do one, well, you can just do one or the other, but it's not particularly beneficial. You need to do both. And so if you're doing your 6,000 steps, and you're walking, you're going for a walk, try and walk at a brisk pace. Out of your 6,000 steps, try and do half an hour, and it can be divided into 10-minute chunks. Try and do half an hour where you're walking briskly, so that you're just a bit puffed. I mean, briskly differs from person to person, but maybe I should put a post up about it. It's just inertia overtakes me sometimes. Right. So we're going to do 5 of those a bit more quickly. So we're going to do heel dig, side, back, 1, heel dig. If you can do that last one on your toes, so much the better. But if you can't, absolutely fine. Heel dig. All these exercises you do at your own capability. You can't do, when we start to do the actual exercises, we're going to be doing, that was 3. We're going to be doing 12 repetitions of each exercise. If you can't do 12 repetitions, fine. Do as many as you can. And one day you'll manage 12. 5. Consistency is vital in exercise. So don't go all guns blazing. Tire yourself out, think that's horrible, I'm never doing it again. You're not getting much benefit from that. Small bits consistently, much better than one big effort. Right, arms. We're going to start. This is a new one. Well, new last week it was, just as an add-on. So we're going to do 10 minutes arm stuff without weights and then 10 minutes with weights-ish. So we're going to start with arms out to the side and palms facing down. And we're going to do 10 seconds of small circles, 10 seconds of backwards, 10 seconds of bigger circles backwards, and then 10 seconds of both arms, very big circles. And with that, we're going to do that, all those backwards, and then we're going to do exactly the same forwards. So starting in 3, 2, 1, 10 very small circles, not 10, sorry, just very small circles, 10 seconds, very small circles backwards. And 3, 2, 1, bigger circles for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and then very big circles. You can't do these fast. Oh. And then hands out again and forwards for 10 seconds. Three, two, one. Bigger circles. Oh, it's quite getting quite tiring now. 3, 2, 1, and then very big circles. Oh, nice and slow. No windmilling, if you don't want to damage your shoulder. Oh, one more. Woo! Oh, that's quite tough, that. Right, we're going to anchor our elbows and we're going to do bicep curls. We're going to do 12. So remember, you don't rock. This bit doesn't move. It's just your forearms. 1, 2, nice and slow and controlled. 3, 4. You can clench your fist if you want. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to an overhead press. I'm going to put the camera back a little bit because you don't really need to see my feet for these exercises. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keeping your arms here, bring your elbows together. If you can't get, for any of them, if you can't get your hands here, if you can't get your hands over your head, do what you can. Don't try and force anything. If you can't get your elbows together, do what you can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, put your arms down. Oh, just roll your shoulders a bit. Oh. Right, starting with your palms against your thighs. Turn your hands out. Bring your hands up. Touch them together. Turn them again and then down. This turning movement uses the small muscles in the shoulder. Everything's just to keep your shoulders mobile. 2, if you can't get your hands above your head, do what you can. 3. With your joints, particularly shoulder joints. 4. They're the most mobile joint in the body. 5. So it's important to keep it lubricated and working. 6. But on the other hand, treat it with respect because it's easy to rip muscles or put it out of joint. Ooh, dislocated. 7, that must be awful. 8, 9, so nice and slow and controlled. 10, 11, 12. Grab your thumb, and this is the one where your elbow comes up higher than your hands. There's that V shape. Doesn't matter if you get up to there, up to there, up to there, but the main thing is your elbows are higher. Don't hunch your shoulders. So 1, nice and slow and controlled. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew. Next one, put your hands, both hands behind your head. Don't push your head forward. If you can't do it without pushing your head like that, hold them higher up. But if you can, get them behind your head like that. I'll show you what it looks like from behind. And we're going to just put the forearms up to the ceiling. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then last one before we go on to using the weights, I think it's the last one, I think I've covered them all, is the one where one arm goes up there and the other one comes out behind. Do your arm where you can, okay? Don't try and force it back. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, before we go on to the using the weights and to give your arms a bit of a rest, we're going to do some sits to stand in the chair. So, sitting in the chair, and this is, remember, keep your legs parallel, don't let your knees come in. If you can't stand from this position, you can use your hands, but the object of the exercise is to eventually do it without using your hands. You should be able to get up from most chairs without using your hands. So, 1, nice and slow and controlled down. Don't plonk down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, counting's gone a bit weird again, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not sure if that was 12. Are you remembering your Asian squats as well? Getting down and then being able to get up again. Practice those. Right. Light weights. Obviously light, medium and heavy, as I'm always saying, are relative terms. What's light for you may be heavy for me and vice versa. Light weights, if you can do 12 to 15 repetitions really easily, those are light weights. So we're going to start with a bicep curl. So anchor your elbows. One arm is going to stay static and the other arm is going to move. Okay, so one arm is like that, the other one moves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then this one stays static and the other one moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to go into an overhead press. One hand stays static. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the other one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bring them down, hands together. 1, upright row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Put one weight down. Take the other weight. Hands behind your head. Don't bash your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fantastic. Get your chair. And we're going to do, oops, I've got the dog's lead tangled up with it. We're going to do sits to stand, get your other weight, holding the weights. Okay, I'm going to put mine here because they're lightweight, so you can put them there. The heavier ones I hold down by my side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, there we go. Right. Weights down. For me, chair out the way. You may not need to take the chair out the way. Medium weights. Rule of thumb, if you're doing 12 repetitions, by the time you get to 9 or 10, you should be thinking, I'll be glad when this is over. We're going to start again with bicep curl, but we're going to do both arms this time. So anchor your elbows, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Remember I showed you how to? 4, engage your core. If you can do that, 5 when you're doing this, and tuck your tailbone in. Try not to stick your bottom out so that you have a curve in your back. Engage your core and have your sort of bottom tucked under. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is definitely getting a bit harder. 9, 10. Remember, don't rock. 11, 12. If you can't do the bicep curl without rocking, stop, because you're getting no benefit from it after that point. And then we're going to go up into an overhead press. 1, again, try not to hollow your back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. bringing them down, hands together or weights together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then put one down, take the other one, being extra careful not to bash your head this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Jolly good. Chair. Other weight. Weights down by your side this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew. Up you get. Weights down. Chair out the way. Right. Heavy weights. Now, heavy weights should be really quite heavy. And with these, we're only going to do 6. If you can do these 6 really easily, your weights are too light. I struggle to do 6. So I know that these weights are just about the right weight for me. And we're going to do a compound exercise. We're not going to do the individual exercises. So just watch. We're going to start with a bicep curl. We're going to go up into an overhead press, coming back down with the bicep curl. We're going to do an upright row. And we're going to do that 6 times. So if you're ready, we're going to go up, up, down, and that's 1. You need to engage your core for this one. You really do. And tuck your tailbone under. 2. 3. Don't hunch your shoulders like I was doing then. 4. It's at this stage where I'm thinking, have I got another 2 in me? Oh, this is hard. 5. 1 more. 6. Oh, hey, 1 down. Really important you don't bash yourself with a heavy weight. Over. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. And then, as if that wasn't enough, get the chair, pick up the other heavy weight, because your legs are stronger than your arms, we're going to do 12 sits to stand with the heavy weights, holding on to the heavy weights. 1. If you can't manage with the heavy weights, just do what you can. Always just do what you can. Something is better than nothing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whoo-wee. Right. Stand up. Weights down. Oh, floaty arms. Thank you very much. I'll see you on Wednesday for legs. If you could hit like and subscribe, or subscribe and like, I'd be very grateful.